Let's talk a little bit about the spiny lobster. Have you seen this creature before? In our lesson today, we want to identify some of the external features of the spiny lobster, or crawfish as it is sometimes called. Categorize lobsters as crustaceans. Talk about some laws that govern the preservation and conservation of the spiny lobster, and suggest ways in which the spiny lobster may be conserved in the Bahamas. What are spiny lobsters? Well, these creatures are better known as crawfish. That's right, we call them crawfish here in the Bahamas. The spiny lobster is one in a family of over 45 crustaceans. They belong to the crustacean family. They reproduce in the clear tropical waters of the Bahamas from August 1st through March 31st. What are these creatures? They're called the spiny lobster. But where can we find these creatures? Well, the spiny lobster live in crevices of rocks and coral reefs where they hide during the day. And guess what? At night, they come out foraging or looking for snails, clams, crabs, and sea urchins. Wondering how these creatures move? Well, lobsters are known to migrate in masses or large numbers across the seafloor. Up to 50 lobsters migrate in one line. Yes, they use their antennas to help them to stay together. How do lobsters protect themselves from predators? Well, when disturbed, they swim backwards rapidly using their powerful strokes of their tail. Lobsters navigate by using the smell and taste of the natural substances in the water. Predators of the spiny lobster can be deterred by the antenna. Because of the loud screeching made as the antenna whips, one lobster rubs against a smooth part of the exoskeleton of another, and this loud sound deters potential predators. But how can we tell these animals apart? It's male and female. Well, male lobsters have a padded opening at the base of each last leg. Female lobsters have two extra claws or spurs at the tip of each last leg, which are used to scrape and release the sperm to fertilize the eggs. It is very important for us to protect these animals. The protection of marine resources may take the form of habitat protection and restoration, regulations, and the enforcement of fishery laws, or a public education and awareness campaign to emphasize the importance of marine biodiversity and foster a conservation effort. Remember that these species reproduce during August 1st and March 31st, which means that during those months we need to protect them so that they can create more lobsters for future generations. Can you label the spiny lobster? Take a look at the basic lobster parts. When you're done, go to the assignment and practice labeling the parts of the spiny lobster.